Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. This is a one-shot scenario. It's entitled Fresh Off the Bus. It was written by Matt Ryan and Noah Lloyd. It can be found on the Reckoning of the Dead website. I'm your game master, and this is version 2. That being said, let's begin our journey into the darkness. O fortune, you change like the moon, ever waxing, ever waning, so hateful. You oppress us, then you soothe us. You lift us up to power and dash us to poverty on a whim. You are monstrous, fickle, malevolent. Luck fades to nothing. The strong man is made weak and the ignorant prospers. I too am trapped, and no prayer can save me. Along an old highway in Lanada, Nevada, sits a once luxurious hotel called the Plimpton. It wasn't too many years ago that a better clientele enjoyed her Art Deco foyer and polished wooden bar. But with the new highway and the attractive glitz and glamour of Reno and Vegas, it's become a bit lackluster. Her clients, those individuals who are trying to lay low or keep secrets. The year is 1952. It's 9:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. The temperature outside is warm, and the dry wind blows the tumbleweeds up against the side of the building. Large ceiling fans move the stale air around the lobby, and the staff don't even try to look busy. Brad Davis, the night clerk, sits behind the hotel register, bored. He's expecting only a handful of guests this evening. None have arrived yet. He sees the hotel bookkeeper, Morgan Hunter, crossing the lobby. Hey, Morgan. Morgan,
Yes,
come here.
Yeah, you bet. What's up?
The owner called. He says he's waiting for those financials. Says that they were due last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem? Why aren't you getting them done?
I've been distracted because there's been some questions about some of the deliveries and the cost, and I'm comparing what they said it was going to cost and what it actually cost. I'm just trying to work all that stuff out before I get it to him. So,
All right, well,
a couple days.
He's a patient man, but he ain't gonna wait forever.
No, I get it. Just if you're talking to him, just let him know a couple days. I'm working on it. I know what he means. I know the issue. It's we've had some problems in the past, but I'm usually on top of it. He knows I'm good for it. The financials.
All right. Shortly after that, Brenda Matthews, the night maid, she walks up to the hotel bar where Melvin Spade is wiping out some highball glasses. Hey, Mel, honey, there's a god-awful smell coming from somewhere on the 5th floor, and Leroy is out sick today. Do you think at some point tonight you can get up there and check it out?
If there's no one else to do it, I guess I'll have to. But
well, you know the way it is.
Yeah, isn't there anyone else on who can do it?
Well, Leroy is usually here, but he's out sick tonight.
What? What's up with him? Did he say?
He's probably faking it.
God damn it! Why couldn't they get some reliable staff?
Well, this is the Plimpton, honey. It's not the Waldorf.
Yeah, I know, but we're a team here, so.
Sitting down at the end of the bar is Oz Chase. He's an ex-boxer. He's a big man, and he normally stays in room 503. He's been drinking since 3:30 this afternoon. Watching him is the hotel detective, Taylor Knott. The detective's room is directly under Mr. Chase's, and the drunk bangs around all evening and screams at his worthless life, making it impossible for Taylor to get a good night's sleep. Hey, bartender, can I get some more to drink here?
Yeah, what? Same as you were having?
Yeah, that's what I'd really like. Yeah, something a little stronger.
Hopefully he
Okay.
passes out.
What's that?
Hopefully he passes out. I'm just muttering to myself.
Right,
About ready to cut him off.
I just get the strongest thing we have, pour it in and hope it knocks him out because it's doing my head in. So.
Near the concierge desk, Robbie Bishop stands back to the wall behind the night desk. He's the only bellhop working this evening. His job consists mainly of standing there until some hotel guest needs something. As he stands there, Officer Bill Quinn, a dirty cop, comes through the front door of the hotel and looks around. Before Robbie can sneak away, the cop walks up to him. So, Robbie.
Yeah.
You recall a couple of nights ago, there was a lady with the blue hair that stayed here, an old woman. She says that her diamond earrings went missing. Says you were the only boy on duty. You know anything about that?
No, can't say as I do, officer.
Listen, you little punk. I got my eyes on you. You know that.
I mean, search me. I don't have nothing on me.
Yeah, I don't think you're stupid enough to have anything like that on you. But you better be careful. If I hear any more things like this, I'm going to come up and search your room. Search through all your stuff. You got me?
I mean, officer, you can come up to my room anytime. I mean, I've got nothing to hide.
Officer now. You're calling me officer.
Yeah?
It's not what they say you call me behind my back.
Well, you know, I have some nicknames for some people. You know, friends. But seeing as how you're here on an official capacity, I suppose you are due the respect, good sir.
Keep your nose clean. And he turns around and walks over towards the bar.
Fucking asshole.
Can I get you, officer?
Yeah. I don't know what he would drink. White Russian. I don't know.
I'll just take a guess and pour it to him and hope he likes it.
So, Taylor, Detective Taylor, what are you doing?
I'm watching the drunk. Thinking about how I can't sleep because this asshole just has to keep up with a damn noise.
Yeah. He's you know more or less about him that he's an ex-boxer. That he's got the build for it, but he's also got no money. So he's obviously failure at whatever he was hoping to be, and put all of his eggs in that basket, and there ain't nothing else in the basket but dust.
Probably the same with his head.
Morgan, what are you doing? You were crossing the room.
Am I done my work for the day at this time of night?
Yeah. I mean, you're not on any really strict schedule.
Okay.
But, that's up to you. Nobody really watches you when you work. So.
Yeah. Well, if I've got all my paperwork done for the day, maybe I should head on into the bar and have just sort of a casual drink. And if I'm done, I mean, I don't want to, drink while I'm on duty and have the boss catch me.
Sure. So, Melvin, you're getting a few clients, mostly staff.
Yep. That's why
it happens.
That's why I expect.
This is kind of the way the evening goes. There's not much to it. At 10 p.m., a woman walks in the front door. She's about 5'7". She's thin. She's well dressed. She has on a blue dress, a little slinky, She has a white ermine sort of jacket that comes over her, very fluffy, and she has flaming red hair. She goes up to Brad Davis at the night clerk desk and asks for a room. She has no luggage. He gives her room 501. Mel, you want to take the lady up to her room?
Yeah, why not? I have to do everything these days, don't I? Why not?
I'll watch the bar for you, Brad or Mel.
I'm sorry, I got you guys mixed up. Robin.
No,
Rob, not Mel.
I won't watch the bar for you.
I'll get back to my work then. Jesus.
Hey, if I could push it on somebody else, I would.
Robbie, take her up to her room. She ain't got no bags. Just show her what's up there.
Yes, sir. What is it? I'll hold the elevator for her. And what is it? What brings you into a place like this?
She gives you a look and she says, you're kind of cute, but you shouldn't ask any questions.
Oh, I'm just making conversation. If only they had some sort of music to play in these elevators to distract you.
How long have you been working in a place like this?
Oh, way too long, ma'am, way too long. But the job does come with certain benefits. If you need any recommendation for any restaurants, I know the area pretty well.
I'm not going to be here long enough for anything like that.
Oh, know a pretty good breakfast place, too.
I don't know what you're suggesting, but...
well, I'm suggesting
just show me to my room, please.
Oh, no, ma'am. I don't mean to be presumptuous like that. I'm just suggesting if you're not going to be staying here long, I assume you're leaving early. You may want to get a little, flapjack on your way out?
Maybe. She starts to sort of ignore you. She pulls out a cigarette.
All right. And I'm just going to pull a piece of paper from my pocket, write down the name of a local diner. Just give it to her,
All right.
A lot better than the, chef downstairs.
Thanks. The elevator gets you up to your room, up to the floor, and deposits you outside. Her room is it's right near the elevator.
All right. What is it?
501.
All right. And as she is walking out, does she have a handbag?
She does. She has a purse.
Okay.
It's tucked under her arm. She's walking.
Sure. About how big?
Little.
Little?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a clutch?
Like a clutch.
Okay. I make a note of that and make sure she, gets into her room. Smile politely and on my way.
All right, cool. You head on back downstairs. Is there anything you want to do on the way back down?
She's on the 5th floor, correct?
5th floor, correct.
All right. Is there anybody else staying on the 5th floor?
Actually, there is. The 503 is Oz Chase, the drunk downstairs.
All right. So 503 is occupied, and so is 501.
Right.
So the rooms on the right hand are unoccupied?
Correct. They're unoccupied at the moment.
Okay, cool. And they are right next to each other. She's right by where the elevator is. That means I can't get next door to her. I am going to wait like a 5 count for her to go in.
Okay.
Then I'm going to creep close to the door and just kind of put my ear on it to get a sense of what she's doing in there.
Okay. You hear her. It sounds like she's gotten on the phone immediately after you left. Do a listen roll.
Tremendous failure.
Okay. So all you can really hear is, can't understand a word of it, but
No, I
you
get
can tell she's talking rather, she's talking on the phone to somebody.
Okay. Can I make out the tone?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Business? Is there yelling?
Business.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll, what is it? I'll go ahead and take the elevator up to the 6th floor.
Okay.
And do I have a skeleton key as a bellhop?
Yes, I think you would, because you open
All right.
all the doors.
All right. I am going to hide those diamond earrings in someone else's room.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter who.
603, that's Taylor. 605 is you.
Yep.
607 is Mel, and 609 is Morgan.
All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, Morgan.
Okay. He's all the way on. He's all the way on the end.
Yep. And I'm going to put them in a inconspicuous place, like behind a dresser or something.
Okay.
Basically, so that I could find them easily if I needed to. But if you don't know where to look, you're probably not going to find it.
Okay. That way you can retrieve them later. When you...
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm just going to ride the elevator back down.
Okay.
In case that cop takes me up on that offer.
You get back downstairs. Everybody is more or less where they were. The cop, though, looks like he's had his drink and he's getting ready to walk out the door. But he looks over at you and gives you one of those. What's everybody else doing? Feel free to...
Morgan, you want another drink?
Tom, was I able to see? I mean, I would have strategically been sitting to see who's coming and going. Would this be something that I could do?
It's not that big of a lounge, so
okay.
It's easy to see everything that's going on.
Okay, when Rob or Robin took the woman up, I would have sauntered over to the front desk and used my charming ways to say, "Hey, who's the pretty lady coming into our hotel?"
Yeah, quite a looker, huh?
Yeah, she's all on her own. Not much luggage with her.
Well, she signs in. She signs in as Miss Ruth Eckhart.
Eckhart. That's an interesting name. Not a lot of them kicking around our town here, our city.
No, she's obviously from somewhere else. Maybe Reno or California. Yeah. She's got kind of that California accent.
Did you put her next to me?
I put her in 501.
Oh, that's a good room. I assume. I don't
know. They're all the same.
Yeah. Next to the is it next to the elevator with all the ones you said?
Yeah. It's next to the elevator.
So, oh, you put her near the elevator. Gee, she's gonna be hearing that noise all night long.
I realized too that I put her next to Oz. Fuck.
Oh, too bad we can't move him. She's not going to have too good of a sleep with him banging around next door to her.
I wish I'd have thought of that.
Do you want me to have a word with him?
Well,
see if maybe
I doubt that he would comprehend anything you were saying at this point. He's drunk as a skunk already. He holds it pretty well, but he's a fucking boxer. He could You'd punch your lights out.
True that. True that. Huh. Oh, well, I'm gonna go back to the bar and see how he's doing. Just because. Thanks.
All right. At 10:30, two gentlemen walk in. They are dressed in suits, business suits, with hats on their heads. And between them, they are carrying a large carpet bag as apparently their only piece of luggage. And they walk up to Brad.
I will, I will go up when I see guests coming in with luggage and say, "Can I help you, sirs?"
Yeah, just a minute.
I will peek around the corner.
Oh, right, they haven't checked in yet. Sorry, jumped the gun.
Right, they're checking in.
Yeah, sorry.
You hear them check in as Mr. Logan Gibbs and Mr. Russ Higgins. They definitely look like Reno folk. Definitely look like they're of that persuasion. Straight out of a gangster movie. Melvin and Taylor, I would like you to do spot hiddens.
All right.
Oh.
That's not it. Hold on a second, find my dice. Find it. That's not it. What in the world? Okay. Ooh, 98.
So for the hotel detective, you're not paying any attention.
I'm not.
He's been drinking.
He's watching the boxer.
Yeah.
I've just been pouring everyone drinks. I've been too preoccupied.
Okay.
That's all.
So after a few minutes, they check in. Brad assigns them to room. Oh, there they are. Room 404, and hands them their key, and they get ready to go upstairs. But they ain't going to let go of that bag. So, Robin, when you ask, they're like, "That's okay, kid. We don't need your help."
All right. What is it? Are you gentlemen from out of town? Would you like a recommendation for some of our local fare?
Nah, I'm not interested, kid.
All right. I'll show you to your room and let you relax then.
Not needed, kid. We can do it. And they just turn away from you carrying their bag. They head over to the elevator and they close the door. And if you make a move towards them, they're just like, "Stop where you are. Just stay away."
No, I got you. 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
The bag that they're carrying and the way that they're moving, are they stiff as though it's heavy? Or are they just kind of flinging it about like it's a light, empty bag?
Well, I would say that it definitely looks like it has some weight to it.
Okay.
They're definitely not flinging it around. If anything, they seem a little protective of it.
Gotcha. And do I notice if the bag itself, you said it was a carpet bag, does it have any kind of lock or mechanism on it?
Not that you
I can
really see. There are leather straps going around the sides of it up to the top.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it definitely has stuff in it. You can see it's kind of bulky.
Sure. All right. Duly noted.
All right. Morgan, what are you up to now?
I assume I see these
Yeah.
gentlemen, locals come up and head up. My mind, cogs start churning in my mind. And I go over to our friend, the boxer, at the end of the bar. See how he's doing. Is he totally sloshed, or is he
Yeah,
still
he's
coherent?
he's a little bit out of it. But he's in that. You've seen him this way a couple of nights. He's right at that point where he could become really belligerent if he's irritated.
Okay. Well, I'll just talk to him about his career, or just make small talk with him. Anything I've heard of him, stories he might want to tell, just to sort of get on his good side if I can.
My career is shitty. I could have been a contender. I had to say it.
Yep.
I could have been somebody.
Is he an older guy? Like he's older than me?
Looks like he's probably in his early 40s. Actually, wait, I think I have his age. I don't have his age. I would say he's probably in his early 40s.
Okay. Is there any chance I would have seen him fight, or I knew of his fighting before I came to the hotel? Okay.
No.
All right. I don't know. I heard stories about you. You were just amazing in the ring. That's what I heard.
I was the best in the ring.
Yep.
It was all that they could do to keep from. Why are we talking about this?
Just making small talk. You look like you're lonely sitting here.
Who are you again?
Hunter. Morgan. I work for the hotel here. I just
Hunter.
The books. Morgan. Hunter's last name.
Did I fight you?
No, I would never fight you. Heck no. You're even when you were my age, you were better than me. You're better than me now. Nope, wouldn't fight you at all, sir.
He says, "You know what?" And he puts a big, heavy hand on your shoulder. I like you.
I'm a likable guy. I try to charm him as best.
You should have a drink with me.
I will have a drink with you. I'll order a drink and I'll put it on my tab.
Okay. And he suddenly starts singing rather loudly and rather, obtrusively on everybody listening in the
Morgan,
place.
what have you started? Why?
I'm just, you know what? I'm going to have a drink with our friend here, and then I'm going to help him up to his room.
I'm going to, as soon as the song starts, what is it? I'm going to look over at Melvin and be like, good time to take a smoke break, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll join you. Taylor, can you watch your bar?
Sure thing.
Cheers.
All right. So you guys going to step out back?
Yep.
The night is very hot. There's dusty wind blowing off the desert. Like I said, there's tumbleweeds that roll by. But there's a place out there underneath the light, the one light that's on the outside of the door where you can sit and smoke. Of course, in the 50s, you could smoke inside.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, what is it? I like to think of this as kind of the employee lounge here.
What's up, Robin? What's up?
I'm going to be straight with you. Are you happy working here?
Of course I'm fucking happy working here. Do I look happy to you?
I'm asking if there were opportunities that would allow you to leave this particular establishment. Would you be open to them?
What kind of opportunities, Robin?
Well, I'm gonna warn you up front. If we do this, we can't come back. So this is kind of a one-way street.
Well,
you dig?
I dig. I did hear some things about tonight, but I'll see where you're going first.
I got some friends, and I know for a fact that carpet bag that those men just brought through here is full of cash. There's going to be a drop-off, and it's happening tonight. What is it? Those two gentlemen are, in fact, what we in the business call criminals.
Wouldn't you know, I heard a little bit of information that there was going to be an exchange tonight. And I was thinking of interrupting it. Anyway.
Well, see, here's the thing. There are two of them, and only one of me. Chances aren't that great. But what is it? A 2 or even maybe a 3-way split is a lot more lucrative than a a one-way split of nothing.
Very true. Very true.
I don't know about Taylor, but I'm thinking that Morgan might be partial to this too. I'm thinking if we could basically get us out there, basically all I'd need is, how can I phrase this? All we'd need to pull this off is we need to basically separate them from their bag, and then we need to have a fall guy. No one that's going to necessarily go to jail for this, but we just need somebody that they're going to be chasing them instead of chasing us.
Well, this sounds like a stupid idea, but what room are they going to?
See, that's information that is the kind of thing that I would share with a business partner.
Well,
you dig?
I dig, and I'd be happy to oblige.
Okay.
A business. We have more chance of working together than we do doing it solo.
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and say right here and now, we'll bring Morgan in, do a 3-way split.
Yeah, why not Taylor? He's probably more cut out for the job than Morgan.
He is, but he's also fairly straight-laced. I'm not sure that he wouldn't just turn us into the cops.
True. And I was thinking, maybe I've been giving Oz a few stronger drinks than I usually give him. We could use him to our advantage, maybe.
That's a great idea. He'd be a great fall guy. The big lug, frankly, if we liquor him up and throw him at them, they could probably wail on him half the night before he'd feel it.
Yeah, we could take him back to his room, but it's their room.
Right. I'm liking this.
I would like you both to do a spot hidden.
01.
82. I'm not saying shit.
All right. So you guys are facing one another. And Robin, you're looking at Melvin, and over his shoulder, off in the distance, that's where you park your cars. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You notice a light from the inside of someone's car. And when you look, you realize that Brenda Matthews, the night maid, you saw her earlier, she's gone off to her out to her car. It's quite a ways away, maybe 50 feet or so away from you. You see her rummage around in the back seat of her car for a minute, and then she closes the door and starts heading back into another side door of the hotel. And she has a large carpet bag in her hands. And before you can really react, she's past, and she goes, you see her go in.
Interesting.
What's interesting, Robin?
What is it? The night maid walked in with a carpet bag. I think she's planning on making the switch. We may have some competition on our hands. If what is it? If she can manage to basically swap her bag for theirs, she can basically walk out of here with that.
Yeah, true. But what if we were... I like Brenda, but what if we were to, not... I'm not suggesting killing her or anything, but removing her from the equation, just temporarily.
I think I got this covered. She ain't gonna be getting away from here.
Okay.
I got a plan for that. What is it? If you could go in and talk to Morgan, I'll deal with the maid.
Yeah. We gotta consider maybe seeing if Taylor is... Because 4 people are better than 3.
I mean, if you're gonna vouch for him, I trust you. I'm just saying, he seems kind of straight-laced to me. I mean, I'm not gonna go to him and spill these beans with him.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. If he causes a bit of issue, I'm sure he can have an accident. I don't know, something like that.
Well, the only thing I'm worried about is the timetable here. We've apparently got competition, and if you knew about this already, other people might know too. We need to start getting a move on here.
Yeah, true. Well, I'll go back to the bar.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So wait, while you guys are outside having your conversation, Morgan and Taylor, what are you guys doing? You're in the lobby. You've seen the gangsters come in with the carpet bag and go upstairs.
My thought was, I'm gauging my boxer buddy's condition, and I was thinking, oddly enough, that I was going to go up and take him to the wrong room, which is what I was planning to do. But I was waiting to see how drunk he was. I wasn't planning this. I was just. So, what is his condition? Is he is he incoherent? Is he bumbling?
He's bumbling. Not completely incoherent. You going to try to talk him into going upstairs?
I was just going to talk to Taylor and say, Taylor, maybe we should get our friend up to his room here. He's had a good night.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad night, too. The last couple of nights, that bastard's kept me up.
All right.
Well,
if you want to go ahead. I got to watch the bar until Mel gets back.
Okay. Mel and Robin, just as you are closing or getting ready to close the door as you're going in, you see a Greyhound bus drive up and pull up in front of the hotel. So you know that there's probably going to be more people in a couple of minutes. So you guys go back inside. Mel, you go back to the bar. Robin, you're expecting more people at this point. Morgan and Taylor, are you going to try and get Oz upstairs, or are you just talking about it at this point?
I was just talking about it with Taylor and trying to gauge the situation.
Okay.
I wasn't doing anything yet.
So you guys are talking there. You hear the bus pull up outside. You hear the air brakes. Psh. After a few moments, outside the glass doors of the hotel, something is coming up to the front doors. And the doors are opened, and in walks this man, the strangest thing you have probably ever seen in your life. This man walks in. He looks to be maybe 6'4". He looks extremely old. He's got sort of a hatchet face with an aquiline, curved, pointy nose and a chin that pokes out. His skin is almost gray pale, the color of really, really old people's skin. He's slightly hunched over, and he is wearing an enormous fur coat, like the biggest mink coat you've ever seen, in brown fur, goes all the way down to his knuckles, and he's walking in, and he's walking rather slowly up to Brad's night desk, and you get the weirdest impression. He glides. He moves with kind of an eerie sort of grace, with his hands always sort of ahead of him as he walks. And he walks up to Mr. Davis, and he's like, I have a reservation for this evening. And Brad looks a little wide-eyed, and he says, yes, Mr. Offlin Baharad? Yes, that is precisely how you pronounce it. Well done, my boy. Yes, we have a room for you, 504. And he looks over at Robin, and he sees a bellhop.
Yes, sir.
Please help Mr. Baharad up to his room. That's 504. And you can tell that Brad looks like creeped out. This man hovers like he looks down at you, Robin, and he's like, oh, yes, how lovely. Please.
I will shake his hand.
His hand, his fingers are very long. He's got wrinkles on his wrinkles and lots of liver spots all over his skin. His skin almost looks translucent, like you can see through it. And his fingernails are cracked and a little too long. And he has a large suitcase, but the suitcase looks like it's been through hell for a long time. It's beaten up. It's old. And as you pick it up, it's pretty heavy. Thank you, my dear boy.
Oh, no problem. They pay me for this. Can you imagine?
You enjoy money then, yes?
Why, yes. Doesn't everybody?
That's good. Good. Thrift is a good thing in a young person. Please show me to my room.
Yes, sir.
All
I'm
right.
going to take him via the elevator because
All right.
I don't want to see him walk upstairs.
He follows along behind you, and he gets into the elevator, and you're standing next to him, and he is looming over you. He says, "You are a very lovely young man."
I get that a lot, actually.
Perhaps later we could spend a bit of time together. He leans over and he says, I could make it worth your while.
Hard pass, sir?
Sorry.
Hard pass, sir. This isn't that kind of establishment.
Oh, don't misunderstand me. I'm very old. I'm not interested in that sort of thing. Just conversation.
Huh. You know what? I get off at 3.
Oh, 3 is much too late. I'm an old man. Perhaps 11:30 or 11:45.
I'll pencil you in for 11:45.
That would be delightful. Now then, have we reached our floor?
We've been here for a while. I've just enjoyed your company so much, sir.
Please show me my room.
I take him to his room. I open the door, and I leave his bag inside.
All right. And he says, before you go, would you mind helping me move some of this furniture? I would prefer it if the table were there against the wall. And perhaps we can roll up this carpet and set it there.
I mumble under my breath, I am earning this tip. So I move the furniture.
Okay. And as you get ready to leave, he says, please, yes, I will need your help again at 11:45. And he reaches into his jacket and he pulls out a number of silver dollars, 3 of them, and clinks them into your hand.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And then he immediately turns from you and he goes straight towards his bag as you close the door.
All right. And when I carried the bag up, how heavy was it?
It was pretty heavy. It felt like it wasn't very big, but it was definitely, there was something heavy in it.
Okay, so dense. Interesting. Yeah. All right. What is it? I'm going to ride the elevator back down. And let me see. I'm going to try to avoid going down into the lobby.
Okay.
Because I'm going to go outside and I don't want anybody to see me going out, so probably to the second floor, then down the stairwell.
Okay.
And I'm going to go by the maid's car and just slash her tires.
Okay.
Somewhat discreetly, not,
Okay.
Just trying to make it hard for her to get away.
That seems reasonable. Okay. I'm not going to make you roll anything because there's nobody out there.
Yeah. But after that, I'll basically, come back in the lobby.
Okay. All right. Taylor, what are you up to in the lobby? You've been observing all of this.
Yeah. So Mel's back at the bar?
Mel's back at the bar. The only one missing at this moment is Robin.
All right. I'm going to walk over and Mel. How much longer are you going to give this Palooka the booze? He's going to be up all night. I don't really want to deal with this shit.
I'm muted, so anyway. I could start. I'm just trying to get him a little bit more drunk. Taylor, I have my reasons.
All right. Well,
it won't affect you. Don't worry. It won't be. I doubt he'll be keeping you up tonight.
All right. You gonna slip him a Mickey?
Well, let me just come in a bit because I don't want. Who else is in here? Is it just staff? And Oz.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I'll still try to be a bit discreet about it. Well, just keep it between me and you for now, but there might be something going down. And I might need some assistance. And
All right.
my friend Oz over there, he's gonna be a bit of a Trojan horse.
Okay. Would that involve certain bag and couple sleazy individuals that happen to be carrying that bag?
Well, what do you think, Taylor? And I kind of give him a little. I tap my nose so he knows that is what I'm on about, but I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Well, I gotta say, I don't get paid enough to deal with drunks all day. Petty theft, all this crap. The sleaze pit? Nah. I don't get paid enough for that. If something were to come my way, I'd be fine with it.
Well, I've got just a job for you, but I need to talk to Morgan first.
All right.
At that point, there's a ding from the elevator. It opens, and Miss Ruth Eckhart, looking quite beautiful, comes sauntering out and sidles up to the bar. She says, dry martini.
Okay, miss. And I'd make it. I put a little napkin down. I make it look all nice and put it down. There you go, and I do a little bow as well.
Not a bad martini for a place like this.
I try my best for what I've got.
A few minutes after that, you hear the ding again, and the two gangsters step out and also go up to the bar. And as they walk up to the bar, Miss Ruth walks over to a lounge chair sitting in the room and just sits down and with her drink and smoking her cigarette. Hey, buddy, you got any bourbon?
Yeah. Any particular kind of bourbon you want?
No, it doesn't matter. Something sweet. Like
Okay.
He's not smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I pour them the cheapest shit we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
They start laughing and talking about stuff that sounds gangstery, but not overtly. All right. Let's go down the line. Robin, you have come back inside.
Mm-hmm.
You are back over by Brad. Do a psych roll on Brad.
Okay. Psychology or psychoanalysis?
Psychology.
Psychology.
You're not trying to help him.
I am 4 points shy. I'm going to use luck.
Okay. Hold on just a moment. Yeah?
So that's a simple pass.
Okay. He seems nervous about something. Ever since that strange fellow came in, he's pulled out a piece of scrap paper and he's doodling on it for some reason. Something you've never seen him really doing. It almost looks like he's doing math. Like some weird advanced math. But it also looks like he's doodling. He's drawing little circles and then like putting a star in the circle and writing little things around the circle.
Really I doodle too.
All right. All right, so Mel, what do you want to do? Do any of you guys want to do anything while this is going on?
I want to speak to Morgan if I see Morgan.
Okay.
Well, I'm right there, but
You see Morgan.
I'm kind of leaning on the bar. I'm half paying attention to everything going on, but I'm watching the guys come in. I'm watching the lady. I'm kind of, you can see that I'm thinking about something. The cogs are going tick, 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 tick. And I'm a little distracted, but I'm right there.
Okay. I'm going to write something on a napkin, kind of just below the bar. It'll basically be the small details of what me and Robin discussed. Just the small details. And then it'll be like, we'll talk about this later at the end. And then I'll pass it. Discreetly with a drink on top. So.
Well, obviously, I'm going to look a little bit like, what? Oh, like surprised, because you can see that something's been going through my mind, and now I'm like, I probably look a little embarrassed by what you've written.
Yep.
And it's like a kid, caught doing something. And I check out, how's my boxer buddy, if he's just sitting there drinking. Back in a second. What's his name again? Dave?
Oz?
I can't remember.
Oz?
Oz.
Yeah, Oz.
Oz Chase.
Oz, I'll be back.
It's better if your character doesn't remember.
No, it's, back in a second, Oz. Just stay here, okay? I'll watch your back. I'll make sure you get to your room. And I wander around to a little secluded spot at the other end of the bar, maybe, and say, "What's this about? What's going on here, Melvin?"
And then I'll pretend I'm like wiping stuff because obviously we've got a few.
Yeah, bartenders are good at like quiet talk that no one else can hear at the bar.
Very true. Very true indeed.
Huh. And it's you and Robin?
And Taylor, but I wanted to speak to you first.
And Taylor?
And Taylor.
Oh boy. Do we know about Taylor's background? Like, is he like an ex-cop or anything like that? Or is he just...
He keeps his mouth shut.
He's always like a law-abiding kind of guy, though? We've never seen him like clock someone in the back alley or do something shifty.
I don't know. It really depends on what Taylor has told you. Taylor can tell you what he's told you. That's up to him.
Keep to myself, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to bring him in.
That I'm into anything.
Okay. If you're sure about Taylor, though, I mean, Hotel Dick, he's kind of...
Well...
How tight is he with the local cops? I mean, do they like him? I don't want to drag him into this and get ourselves in trouble.
He wants to make a bit of extra cash on the side, and I'm not going to say it, but I have a plan if he decides to turn on us, but it's best if you don't know that plan.
Okay. No, it's good. Our buddy here, Oz, he's sloshed, and he's my pal now. So you tell Robin I'm in.
Yeah.
Or Rob.
Well, what time is it about now, Tom?
It is now about 11:30.
Oh, Robin's got a date.
Morgan, in 15 minutes, at 11:45, me and Taylor, I'll get Taylor and we're going to take Oz to his... We'll see if Brad can keep an eye on the bar. And then you discreetly follow.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I will discreetly relay this to... I might usher Taylor over or get Morgan to relay it to Taylor. And then we'll wait, I guess.
Okay.
While they're doing that, did the two tough guys bring down their bag with them?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so as discreetly as possible, as soon as I see them ordering drinks, I'm going to sneak up to their room.
Okay. So, just as you are pushing the button for the elevator.
I'll take the stairs if at all possible, because that's a bit more
just
low-key.
As you are to have taken 3 steps up the stairs.
Yes.
The phone rings at the night clerk's desk, and he goes like, Robin. He says, the guest in room 504 says that he needs your assistance. That's Offland Baharad.
I'm on it, boss. He had made arrangements, something weird. He was moving furniture or something.
Moving furniture?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he tipped me $3, so, what the hell.
All right.
What is it? I'll continue up the stairs, but instead of going to room 504, I am going to go to room 404.
Okay.
Which is Gibbs and Higgins' room.
All right. Right. You get off of the elevator on the 4th floor, and you start heading towards Higgins, their room. There doesn't seem to be anybody on this floor, so it's quiet.
All right.
You get to their door. You use your pass key. You open the door. The door is lit. Go on inside. Or you go inside. Do a... no, you don't have to do a search. The carpet bag is sitting in the middle of the bed. Just sitting there.
All right. What is it? I'm going to... is it... Getting a closer look at it, does it have any kind of latch or anything like that that would keep me from opening it up right now?
No, it looks like the way it was originally made was it was a couple of carpet bags because they're made out of old carpet.
Sure.
It's got like 2 belts that go around the outsides of it that are just like regular belts. They're strapped on the top.
All right, I'm going to peek inside.
You peek inside, and inside the bag, it looks like $30,000.
All right.
In bundles.
All right, I am going to grab the bag and then go to the 6th floor.
Okay. As you get to the door and you open it, you hear a ding from the elevator. And as you look down the hall, you see Brenda get out of the elevator with a carpet bag.
Mm.
And she hasn't seen you.
All right.
She's going to head towards your direction.
Okay. Now, the layout of this room, does it have a bathroom inside?
Yes.
Okay, and is the bathroom door next to the door to the room, or is it like on the other side?
It's just to the left of the door.
Okay, I will basically stand behind the bathroom door, with the carpet bag in hand.
Okay. What are you planning?
When she goes into the room, I am going to try to slip out behind her.
Okay. That's what I thought you were going to do. All right.
Yeah.
She gets to the door. You can hear her try the lock, and she locks the door and then can't figure out what's happened because you had unlocked the door. And then she does it again, and unlocks the door. There's a moment of hesitation, and she pushes open the door, and she quickly comes walking in, and she walks right past you into the living room to start looking around to see if she can see the bag.
Okay, I am going to leave as soon as she starts looking.
You need to do a stealth roll.
What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so that's an 85 and my score's a 20. Can I push this?
Yes, but if you fail your push, then something worse is going to happen.
Somebody else comes up the elevator. Nope, fail.
All right. The others are downstairs. You guys are in the lobby. You notice the woman, Ruth. She walks up to the two gangsters. She steps in between them up at the bar. She says something funny that makes them both laugh. And she says to them finally, she says, "Well, shall we get this over with?" And they're like, "Sure, babe." And they all three start walking to the elevator. The elevator doors open and close, and they all start heading up to the 4th floor. Meanwhile, Brenda looks around the room and immediately looks back and sees you behind the door. And she's like, "What the hell? You have my bag," she says.
Oh, no, I don't. And I'm just going to go out and start walking briskly.
Okay. As soon as you take a step out the door and Brenda starts to follow you, like, "No, this is not going to work." You see the elevator coming up to the 4th floor. And as it's doing that last little bit, as it's coming up, you can hear the two gangsters and Ruth inside laughing about something. What do you guys want to do?
Ooh. Layout of this building, where are the stairs in relation to the elevator?
The stairs are farther down than where you are. You wouldn't be able to get to them before there.
Right, but if I run towards the stairs, would I be running towards them?
Yes. Yeah.
What the hell?
You've literally got seconds.
When we saw them leaving, we would have noticed that, would we not?
Yeah. Yeah, you all noticed them going up into the elevator.
I think when we saw them leaving together, knowing where I would have looked at Mel and gone, like, where's Robin? What's going on?
I should also say that you guys have noticed that these gangsters are packing. They've got guns.
Oh yeah, this is going to end terribly.
Right. I very
Mel,
quickly.
What's your plan, Mel? What's your plan?
Right.
We're gonna
Taylor?
do this. I don't know.
Help me with Oz. We're gonna use him. Oz, it's time for bed.
Yeah, Oz, it's time for bed. Bar's going to close. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah, but do you see those two?
It's not 2 a.m., I know.
No.
But I've got charm. I have charm.
Yeah, I have charm.
Those two guys, they said something about you. They said you suck. Your whole career is shit.
I want a new room. I think I deserve a better room than that shithole you put me in. And he starts to get really belligerent.
Hey, Oz, I've got the perfect room for you.
He's going to take a swing at you.
Across the bar. Woohoo!
Yeah. Maybe he can't reach, so.
Yeah. Guess I'd. Yeah. I'd be like, oh.
I've seen this happen in real life. Go ahead.
Us. I've also seen this happening, bro. Us. Let me take you to your new room. Stop trying to swing for me. I got a perfect room for you. It's got the best views in the whole hotel.
All I
worthy
wanted
of
was
the
a
view of
wife
fame.
and kids, and all I wanted was a normal life.
Yeah, and maybe
Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
You can do that still. Come on.
Do a luck roll.
Yeah, 93.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not buying it. He's becoming belligerent. Mike, you're seeing this. You are the detective. Bird.
Hey, it's time to settle down now. You want a new room? We got one for you. It's perfect for you. It's one of our luxury rooms.
All right.
Okay.
Do a luck roll.
All right. That cannot be good. Is it a 9? Oh, wait. What is that? I'm thinking it's 60 something. No luck for me either.
Okay. So he once again he starts to swing, but this time he loses his balance and he crashes to the floor. And at that point he's kind of dazed.
We gotta help Rob and.
Yeah.
Hell, what's your plan? You guys have this great plan.
It was to use. Wait, did you say he's dazed, so we could still kind of pick him up?
He's a boxer. He weighs like 250
Ah,
pounds.
fuck.
Up the stairs.
Okay,
Let's
we're gonna-
go. I'm gone.
We're gonna have to improvise.
I picked
I'll grab
Up the stairs. Come on, Taylor. Let's go.
I'll grab a chef's knife as well. I'll probably have one, and I'll keep it. Just.
You can
One
carry
second.
one around at all times just in case you need to cut some celery.
A chef's knife and a zester.
There you go. All right. Robin, you're upstairs with Brenda. She's got this bag in her hand. You've got a bag in your hand.
Yep. The elevator dings and I'm hearing voices. And I will just turn to the elevator and say, "Sirs!"
You realize it's going to open up and they're going to look at you holding their bag.
Yep. I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but I have a plan.
Okay.
I am not doing a heist with you.
As soon as the door opens up, what is it? I am going to throw the bag at the maid and say, sirs, this woman was in your room with your bag.
All right.
Which is not a good plan.
You're throwing her under the bus.
Yes. She was not part of the collective.
Not sure that Brenda's following you out. I think that she's going to dive back into the room. All right. But you've got the bag in your hand. All right. The door's
okay,
open.
if she didn't follow me out,
The door's
that
open.
changed.
Well, maybe she did. I don't know. But when you're confronted there, she's going to try to get the hell out of the way.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to throw the bag at her if like she's running away or something like that. I was expecting her to like stay there with me. If she's not going to stay there, then I'm not going to throw the bag at her as she's fleeing. If that's the case, then I'm just going to go to one of the rooms on the right-hand side that are unoccupied, open a random door, and go in.
All right. Holy crap. All right. So let's say this. You're standing there. You hear the ding. You hear they're about to come out, and Brenda dives into their room, and you dive into the room next to it. You also know that in the next few moments, they're going to realize the bag is missing.
Yep.
All right. All right. They step out. They're giggling. They're laughing. You can hear the woman say, I didn't know they were going to send you two. Says it's a wonder that any of this is going to get done. I was told you guys were rather kind of bumbling. At least, nothing better go wrong on this one. And you hear them open the door and step inside. And when you hear them step inside, you also hear a bang, 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 bang at the window to the room that you're in over behind you. And you see Brenda out there going,
She's outside?
yeah, she went out the window. She's on the ledge.
Does she still have the other bag?
No.
Okay. Huh.
You have the bag.
Yeah. I'm just going to be like... I go to unlock the window. We have a silent shouting match.
you unlock the window and you open it up and she's, God damn it, let me in. It'll take them a couple of seconds because they think that they'll probably think that bag is their bag.
Okay, I'll let her in, and I'm like, actually, I'm going to be as quiet as I can. I'm just going to be like, just wait.
All right. Just then, from the room above, you hear a noise. You hear a voice, very angry, very distressed. Where is the boy? I need the boy. Where is the boy? It's almost too late. Why doesn't he come?
Okay, where does the window face out? Are we like above the front lobby, or is this on one of the sides of the building?
We'll say it's on the back of the building.
Okay. I'm going to take the bag full of money and throw it out the window.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab the maid by the hand and say, I've got an appointment that we have to keep. And
like appointment?
Yeah. I don't know what she looks like, but I'm assuming same age range as my character.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
And I'm just going to basically go to the sink, splash some water on my face, muss up my hair, basically do the same with her, and be like, your reputation is going to suffer, but it won't last long because we're going to get out of here later.
All right.
And then just walk out into the hall, basically kind of shirt untucked, and holding her by the hand and just kind of giggling as we leave in case we're spotted in the hall.
Okay. Morgan and Taylor and Melvin, you have Oz Where are you going?
Yeah. Upstairs.
That room.
To that room.
I was running up the stairs. Just
All right.
You were running.
Yeah, you
So
guys.
You're
take
trying
the
to get
big
to the
guy.
gangster's room too?
I'm trying to get upstairs to see if I can assist Rob not getting shot or killed.
All right.
And we're in the elevator with
I'm saying,
us.
get him up the stairs. I'll meet you there.
What
Your
happens is
plan
this.
sucks, Mel.
What happens is this. As you are coming up the stairs and you are about to get to the 4th floor landing, Robin and Brenda appear at the landing, but they don't have the bag. And for just a moment, it looks like Robin and Brenda are going to go upstairs. But you all see each other. What do you do?
What are you guys doing? Who's? I see her and I'm like, what? I look at Robin and go, what is going on?
I will get everybody in an elevator cart before I go through this out in the hall. But
Well, me and
once
Taylor are in
It's
the
just
elevator.
me. They're down. They're going up the elevator. The other
Yeah,
guys,
We're in the
yeah.
elevator.
they're not with me.
Okay, I just didn't want to have this conversation in the hall, but with me, the maid, and you guys in the elevator cart, as soon as the door closes, I'm going to like go into like exactly what happened, where the money is, and like, guys, we got like maybe 10 minutes before shit hits the fan.
Okay. What's your plan, Rob? I had a plan. What's your plan?
Ground floor, get the money, run like hell.
Okay.
At this point, what is it? Thanks to our associate, I'm going to pat the maid on the back. What is it? We have a viable double for the bag, so it'll take them a couple minutes. By that time, we should be gone.
Mel and Taylor are taking Oz up the elevator, you know.
Okay.
I'm confused. I thought you were all in the elevator.
We're going down. Oh, is there more? Is there just one elevator?
There's just one.
Yeah,
elevator.
I just got everybody together in the elevator cart to do this. I thought that they
So-
were taking the stairs.
I
No,
thought we were.
in the
I ran
elevator.
up the stairs. I thought I met you on the landing of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the drunk wouldn't make it up the stairs. I thought we'd take the easy way.
Yeah, he wouldn't make it up the stairs. So I was
Yeah,
running up the
Oh,
stairs
okay. I
to
see.
try to
Yeah,
stop.
we're in the
All right.
elevator.
So let's recapitulate that again. Okay, I
Okay.
misunderstood. So just as Robin and Brenda are getting to the stairs, Morgan comes up the stairs. The elevator is currently taking Mel and Taylor up to his room.
No, to this floor. We're
this
taking them to
floor.
the gangsters. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you still, it's not the same. You all converge at the same spot.
Yeah. And as soon as they get out, start to go out of the elevator, I push everybody back in and
Including
have this
Oz.
conversation.
Okay, so
Including
now you're having
Oz?
the conversation in front of Oz.
Oh, he's there too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
not leave him in, or I'll leave him out of the elevator.
Okay,
We don't need him
you
anymore.
leave him on level 4.
Yeah.
No, before we go, I say, room 404. Oz, you'll find it just over there.
That's your new room, Oz. Go.
So
And-
he stumbles into the hallway as the doors close, and you're
Yeah.
going down.
Yes, we're going to get the cash.
Don't you have a date?
Well, I was going to do that if this didn't work out, but we're off to such a good start. And, you know, I don't want to get shot. And it's about 10 minutes before those guys.
I was meta. I'm not really.
Yeah. All right. The elevator reaches the ground floor, and you step out. And just as you do, the clock rings midnight, and there is a terrible, blood-curdling scream that seems to be coming from somewhere in the hotel. If it's all the way up on the 5th floor, it's amazingly loud down here. And the lights flicker. The building seems to shake slightly. And everybody kind of, freaks out. Are we having an earthquake? Is something horrible going on? And after a couple of seconds, it all stops. But something feels really wrong, and there's a horrible smell that starts to permeate the building.
What's that smell?
I yelled at the guy at the front desk, taking a smoke break, and then just start going around back.
The door won't open.
What is that smell? What does it smell like? Is it like
it smells like rotten meat.
Oh, did you leave
Don't look at me.
Did you turn the freezer off, Mel, or something?
No. Hey, this may be a little bit of shitty establishment in terms of food, but I do the best I can. I would not spoil my meat.
Everybody do a spot hidden roll.
99. What is it? I haven't passed a single.
83.
Simple success.
Gosh.
Okay. Sean?
Sorry, I passed. I failed by one, but I'd like to use luck if I could.
Okay. So Sean and Robin and Morgan. You lost your picture, Sean, for some reason. There you are.
Sorry, I was mashing keys. It's all good. I need a dialing wand.
So Robin and Morgan, you just happen to be facing in the right direction. When all of this weirdness goes on for just a couple of seconds, and you start moving towards the bar area so that you can go out the back door, you notice Brad behind the concierge desk. He suddenly looks around at what's happening, and he's like, "No, too soon. And he immediately runs to the elevator and hits a button and goes up, leaves the place. Nobody.
What's
Work
his
ethics
problem?
these days.
The doors won't open, and they're not locked.
Interesting.
Taylor, do you have a master key or something? Why can't these doors open? What the hell's going on?
I don't know. Let me try.
Well, they ain't locked or latched.
I don't get this.
And when you touch the doors, they almost seem to be vibrating.
What the?
You hear
stuck in
gunshots coming from somewhere up in the building.
I guess they found another off the bag.
How's the maid reacting to this, by the way?
Well, she's a little she's cowering. What the hell? What's going on? Why can't we get out the door?
This is going pear-shaped. Looking around, there should be a fire axe.
Oh wait, yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. There is a fire axe.
Yeah, I am going to use it for its intended purpose and start trying to get through the door.
All right. You're gonna go through the back door, which is, I think, made out of metal.
I would try to go for the easiest one to go through at this point. There's like gunshots, and I think the jig is thoroughly up.
Front door is made of glass.
Yeah, I'll go out that one.
All right. All right. You hit the door with the fire axe.
Sure.
And the glass shatters. There's just this huge explosion of glass as the glass comes crashing down in front of you. And when you sort of duck down to go through it, you can't. It's almost as if there's something against, like, another layer of glass, but there ain't no glass there.
God damn it, I should have never agreed to go.
Shove him through.
Well, what's really strange is that the axe can go through it.
Huh.
Can any of us go through, or is it just
Nope.
Robin that's got an issue?
Nope, none of you can go through.
What the hell is going on?
But it would seem that inanimate objects can go through it.
Huh.
What is going on? What the fuck?
Let's try another door.
The doors are all the same. If they're metal, of course,
I know,
it won't open.
but that's
at
what
all,
I'd be doing.
but
I'd be
yes,
running around banging, going from door to door, whatever I could do.
Fuck.
something is keeping you inside the building and you don't know what.
Okay.
You guys are kind of looking around for a way out. Do a spot hidden, all of you.
That's fail?
Oh, I passed.
And that's
Massive
a fail.
Okay,
I
so
fail.
Mel, do you have any kind of an occult roll?
Do I have any kind?
Yeah, I mean, you can do an occult.
Let me just see what it is first. It's 5, but I'll give it a go.
There you go.
Oh, 4.
No, really? Okay, cool. So as you're looking around the room for a way out, you look over at the concierge's desk, the night clerk's desk, and there are little pieces of paper that he's been scribbling on all over his desk, and they all have what look like occult symbols. There's little triangles with circles and symbols written around them, and there's upside down stars and all sorts of things like that. These don't just look like random doodles. They look like some sort of, magic or alchemy, witchcraft sort of stuff. I mean, you've known Brad for a while, and Brad's definitely not, what you would call religious. He's always had kind of a dark side, but you didn't expect all of this devil worship stuff that he's doing.
Hey, Robin. Robin Morgan?
What you got?
What the hell? What?
You two have spoken to Brad tonight, haven't you?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Has he had any weird any weird people visit him?
He's always weird.
Yeah, you talked about that like Nosferatu guy?
What?
It's an old monster flick.
Yeah, I know what Nosferatu is. I don't know what.
Oh, the guy like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that guy.
That's the guy.
Like old man with the old dude with the long fingers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does it what? What the fuck? Anyway, did Brad do anything weird? Was Brad doing anything weird tonight?
Well, he was seriously creeped out by him.
I didn't see anything.
Oh fuck! Look at these. There's like this weird devil drawings that he's been doing. I've never seen him do it before.
I mean, it's all Greek to me.
Tom, do we know him very well, this Brad guy, like other than just working with him, like anybody socially or anything?
Well, I suppose that you'd know him well enough that if somebody made some reference to, let's say, their Christianity, he was kind of like, meh. He never had anything nice to say about the religious.
Well, it's 1952. That wouldn't go over very well with a lot of people.
No, he definitely wasn't a Christian or a Jew or.
Why did we put him in charge of the company Bible study?
He's always putting those Gideon Bibles in but he always threw them out.
And he always seemed to have kind of a dark. He thought things that were funny when somebody would say some off-color joke, he'd think that, the dead baby jokes were funny.
He's the guy that controls the lobby. Where the hell did he go? Where's Brad? What the hell's all this? He's the guy to find. Where'd he go?
What is it? He went up, which is the opposite direction that we want to go.
And
Yeah,
Robin,
but we can't get out.
We're stuck here.
I just got Robin. Did you speak to this Nosferatu dude?
Yeah, his weird guy. He invited me up to his room. I was like, sure, whatever, guy.
He invited you up to his room. Did he say anything to Brad? Did he invite Brad to his room?
No, what is it? He was kind of creepy. He just said, "Oh, you're a fine young man."
Well, you are a fine young man, Rob.
See, I told you. I told him the same thing. I get that a lot.
You're right, Robin. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Jesus Christ. And you stop flattening him, Morgan. He doesn't need it. Jesus.
You hear another shot upstairs. This one actually sounded closer.
From
upstairs.
Oof, we've got to make some hard decisions here pretty quick, boys.
Is the elevator moving?
At the moment, it's not moving. It looks like it's on level 4.
Well, I'm going to pull out my pistol right now, and I'm going to say, okay, there's shots being fired, guys. This is going sideways. We got to either go up. We can't get out. We got to deal with this. What the hell's going on?
And I pulled a knife.
I'd like to stop by my room real quick. I got a shotgun.
Let's go.
Your room's on the 6th floor. This is happening on the 4th or 5th.
Well,
we'll take the elevator.
Let's
take the elevator or stairwell.
Stairs.
Well, if we take the stairs, we have to walk by whatever the problem is here. If we take the elevator, we might be bringing whatever problem is up there down here.
Well, let's
get me.
Get loaded up, whatever. Is that all you got there, Taylor? Just one shotgun?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's go get that.
Okay.
All right.
You got
what is
anything,
it?
Rob?
What kind of liquor they got at the bar?
That's your weapon of choice, is it?
They're not gonna have a fancy scotch yet because it's 1950s.
Sure. No,
Hey,
I'm just thinking cheap vodka.
Hey, Robin, you know what'd be funny?
Vodka's communist. What the hell? It's 1952.
You know what'd be funny, Robin?
So finish.
If you're getting the alcohol, I've got a box of matches.
Well, I wasn't thinking that, but yeah, that's a good way to go too. We're trapped in a.
Jeez, no, Robin, we're not gonna set fire to the place. It was just a. Never mind, Robin. Jesus Christ.
I'm just, what is it? I'm bringing it because it's something hard and I can throw it because I don't have shit as far as weapons.
Why don't you grab a knife from the kitchen?
Well, I pull out a switchblade from my pocket, but I said, you got to get close to use these. This I can log down the hall.
You could try to log it.
All right, you two got knives. Let's go. Let's go get the shotgun and figure out who the hell's shooting at who and get that money.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. So you guys are heading all the way up to 6, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you're using the elevator?
I think we're using the stairs as he said we might bring whatever's up there down here.
Yeah.
All right.
We're all young.
You start heading up the stairs, and you get up to the 5th level, and now the stairs aren't like behind doors the way they are in modern times. They're basically stairs going up, so you can see down the halls on either side. When you go past 4, you see blood on the landing. You get up to 5, And all of the lights on the right-hand side in the hallway are out. So you can't see more than a few feet in that direction. It's pitch black in that direction. You get up to the 6th floor, and just as you get to the landing, I'd like you all to do listen rolls.
I got a 100 with 0, 100.
You're not listening at all.
I got a 69. I got a 69
I
failed.
spend 7 luck.
Well, I got a 12 over 20. What is it? I got a simple pass.
Okay. You don't have to spend any luck. So the 4 of you get to the top of the stairs, and you make a left-hand turn to go towards Taylor's room, and which is just 2 doors in. And Robin, you stop where you are and you listen behind you, and you think that you can hear almost sounds like singing. It's a weird kind of singing, but it's coming from down the other hallway. And you know that Brad, his room is down that way. It sounds like Brad singing.
What fresh hell is this?
I will mention that.
So now you've all got your rooms up here. Taylor's is the closest one, but the other 3 are down farther.
Yeah, we're just here after that shotgun, right?
Right.
Yeah, let's go straight there.
All right. You get to Taylor's room. It's not the nicest room. It's kind of bare. But he's got his shotgun, probably under your bed, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You pull that out. You don't have it loaded. You'll need to load it.
All right.
But
yeah,
you load
I
it.
load it. Put a few extra shells in my pocket. If you notice, I'm kind of crazed. I'm kind of muttering, "Oh, just like the war, just like the war, just like the war." The shots.
All right. As you step out
Taylor,
of
you
the
okay?
What is it? I'll mention the blood down the hall and say, I don't think any of us are okay. Let's worry about other people first.
Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah.
you step back out into the hallway, and there is something over by Brad's room. It's in the shadows. The lights have suddenly gone out in that hallway.
Throwing a bottle at it.
All right. Do what do we call that?
Throw?
A throw. Yeah, do a throw roll.
Okay. That is a terrible miss.
Okay. You throw the bottle, and for a moment you're pretty sure it's heading straight towards the thing. You know, it's not, there's not much to it, but somehow it doesn't hit. It seems to just fall on the floor over on the other end. It's a good bottle. It doesn't break, but you hear it hit the floor. But you can't really see very well. You can't see what it is. It seems to be putting its hands up against Brad's door. It's weird looking. It's not even. It's kind of fuzzy. It's not got sharp, clear lines. There's something very weird about the way that it's moving. What do you guys want to do?
I did my thing.
I've got a knife, man.
Yeah, go stab it.
I ain't going yet.
What does this thing look like exactly, Tom? Is this like creepy, otherworldly, 1950s person's going to be like freaking out about it? Like, am I going to go, holy crap, and shoot at it out of the blue?
It looks like there's a man standing down there, except that his edges are all rough. I mean, you expect to see in a silhouette at least some regularity, but it's all rough.
That's the way we want to go?
That's the way you have to go if you want to go downstairs.
I'll shoot at it. I'll shoot.
With your gun? All right.
Yep.
Do a firearms roll.
I rolled 100 again. How the hell did I do that?
Okay.
Well, there you go.
That means that your gun jams.
Yep.
Yeah, your gun is jammed for some reason.
Ah! Click. Twice.
You gotta load it.
Twice in one game. There you go.
Do a luck roll for me, Sean. You're muted.
Sorry. No, I'm not now. Where's my luck? My luck is da-da-da. Yeah, that's a pass. I have 50 and I rolled 30.
All right. As you're standing there, this thing, it suddenly it almost looks like it's collapsing. It falls down onto its hands and knees in the hallway. It's still just a shadow, and it starts moving. It starts to right itself back up, and then it steps forward towards you into where there's more light. And it's even more bizarre. It's the shape of a human, but it seems to be made of something else. It takes another step, and then it starts moving faster towards your direction.
Oh.
And it looks like it's made out of a pile of maggots. You can all do sanity rolls.
Ha! That's a fail. That's a 92.
I got a 76, which is a fail.
I got a pass.
42.
I don't even have to look at my sanity. I know it's a fail.
Okay. If you
40.
passed, do a 1d4, and if you fail, do a 1d6.
Oh boy.
I lost 2 points. Oh God.
Mel, do an intelligence roll. Is Mel the only one who got more than 4?
I lost 4.
2.
The one time you don't want your intelligence to be high. 26 on 7.
Yeah, you passed. It's a thing made out of maggots, and it's flowing towards you. Roll a 1d8.
What if others?
Yeah, 1
8.
Oh, you got 8. Roll a 1d4.
4.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
You have the red mist.
I have a knife out as well.
Oh, nice.
And you rolled attack your nearest friend. So the person closest to you. Suppose we can.
Want to roll a d4 to decide just who's next to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a d6, and then. I'll roll to attack after that.
It would
I'll
be
roll to
Taylor.
attack.
On my dice.
No.
Oh, it's Taylor.
And
I
you've
was
got a butcher
expecting-
knife. So
Yeah.
what you're basically doing is you're screaming and you're just slashing your butcher knife at the closest thing.
I just got my dead on. So.
You just made it. Oh, well, Taylor, what do you want to do? You can
Oh man.
you
I'm
can
just gonna
dodge. Or you,
yeah, I'll dodge.
all right, roll your
What the
dodge.
hell, man? 93.
No, you didn't dodge.
Badly.
What's the damage on a
Butcher knife. Butcher knife does 1d4.
I have a damage
1d4 plus 2 plus your damage bonus if you have.
Oh fuck. I have a 1d4 damage bonus as well. 6 points of damage.
Okay, he attacks you for 6 points of damage, Taylor.
Ow.
Is that a major wound? Did you lose more than half of your
It
hit
was
points?
11. I'm down to 5 now.
Yeah, he did more. So he jammed that
sorry.
knife into you.
Good job.
Oh,
Robin and Morgan, you have a chance to do something now that you've seen him do this.
Well, I have to unjam my weapon doing that. Like,
All right, you've got it unjammed by now, and that thing is coming at you also.
oh, I'm gonna shoot at it again if I can.
All right.
I got a 16. That's a hit. That's a good
Okay.
hit.
I will say that you know for sure that your bullet goes right dead into the chest of that thing and has absolutely no effect at all. You're shooting into a pile of maggots, and the bullet just goes through.
This is not good.
Robin, what are you going to do?
Okay, what is it? Where's the bottle? Where did the bottle land in relation to him? Did it like sail over?
It's down. Actually, your bottle probably hit it, and it just went through because it's just a pile of maggots.
Okay, fair enough. Nowhere to run behind us. What the hell? I'll charge forward and attack with the fire axe.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
And that's a 32 out of 25, so that's a fail.
All right. Wouldn't have made much of a difference anyway. You
I didn't expect it to.
you swing the fire axe and you hit the creature, and your fire axe slices through it as if there's nothing there. I'm going to try something. No. All right. It slices through it as if it's not there. The thing is going to attempt to, well, no, the thing did attempt something, but it didn't work. But all of a sudden, there is this blue light from behind the creature. And you look back and you see Brad has stepped out of his room, and he's holding something in his hand, something dangly, and he's got his hand like this, and he's chanting something as he's doing it. Now, Melvin, you are still completely insane. You are going to continue to attack Taylor, but now with your fists.
Yeah.
Unless somebody tries to. Taylor, you can still try to dodge her.
At this point, I'm stuck. I'm bleeding. I'm pissed off. I'm having flashbacks now. I'm just going to swing the shotgun like a ball bat and try to knock him across the head.
Okay.
Good call.
I rolled a 73, so
That's
90.
Ooh.
You guys are swinging. You're not accomplishing anything, either one of you.
Are they behind me or in front of me, Tom?
They're kind of in front of you. Yeah.
I just gotta kick. I'm gonna stop shooting at the thing. I'm gonna kick at Mel to try to separate them. Bonk.
Okay. You put your foot on Mel and try to push. We'll call it a maneuver. I mean a brawl.
It's an 82.
All right, yeah.
Nope, didn't work.
Because you're terrible fighters. You need odds.
We're useless. Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Robin.
What is it?
The thing is doing this. It's frozen in place, and Robin is doing. Brad is doing something behind it. Something hanging in his hand.
Oof. Okay, we have somebody's room behind us.
You have Rob's room behind you.
Does Rob use
room.
hairspray?
That's your room, Robbie. Do you use hairspray?
At this age, at this era, it's either hairspray or pomade.
Probably hairspray.
Okay.
50s, yeah, maybe.
All right. I'm going to abandon the axe and try to dive in for the can of hairspray.
Okay. You run then into your room to get your hairspray. That'll take you around.
Yeah.
Mel, once again, you've got three more rounds of that. You're completely bananas.
I got 24, so that's a pass for
all right.
Going for Taylor.
Morgan has put his foot against you and tried to push it off. So you're going to attack Morgan.
Oh, okay.
Morgan, do you want to try and dodge as he's grappling your foot or trying to? It's you, Sean.
Sorry, what's that, Tom?
You tried to push him off with your foot, but he's decided to try to grapple you. So you can try and dodge or kick him.
Yeah, I tried to dodge. I got a 38, and that is... Where's my dodge? Damn it, where's my dodge? Nope. It's not going to work. I got a 25 in dodge, and I rolled 38.
Okay. He grabs a hold of your foot, and Melvin, well, you don't really get a choice. I'm going to say you're trying to. He's trying to pull you down to his level. You take maybe 1 hit point of damage when he's doing that. All right, Taylor, what are you going to do?
All right. He's still loose and wanting to fight. This maggot thing what's it doing?
It seems to be retreating slightly. It's moving back towards Brad, but it seems to be frozen in its position. It doesn't look like it's moving voluntarily.
No immediate danger from that thing. I'm going to try to control Mel. I'm going to try to at least put him out. It seems like the best thing to do right now, like just knock him out.
Okay. Mel, you can try to dodge if you know you can't.
19.
Actually.
No, I can't.
All right. You clock Mel on the head with the butt end of your shotgun. Mel, you're going to take 1 point of damage, but you're going to go unconscious. Okay, which is good. Good for you.
That's done. Oh
when you wake up, 2 more rounds of insane. No.
So Mel is lying there on the ground unconscious. Taylor, you are bleeding badly.
Yeah, I'm leaking bad. Fellas. I got to get closed up here.
Are we in the room yet?
No, you're still in the hall.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm the only one in the room.
Robin comes back out with his can of hairspray.
Yep.
And as he's doing this, you're noticing this creature is being pulled back past the stairs. And Brad seems to be doing something like this. You can see that the thing is sort of collapsing in on itself as he's doing this.
Go.
But Brad is maybe 10 feet away from it on the other side. And there's this strange blue glow coming from Brad as he's doing this.
Do you need us to do anything, Brad?
Well, what is it? I'll yell, on it, shake the hairspray, strike a match.
All right, you're going to burn the thing?
Gonna try.
All right. Do a firearm, as if it were firearms.
All right.
Roll
Do you count this as a handgun or a rifle?
I don't know.
I have slightly different stats on those.
I guess it's, I don't know. Just roll one of them. Whichever one is best. You're right in front of the thing. So.
I got a 99 anyway.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Your
nuzzles backwards.
Your hairspray keeps blowing the flame out. This is supposed to work.
I saw this in a comic book once.
Well, you can try again next round if you want. All right. Taylor is bleeding on the floor. What do you guys want to do for Taylor? Anything?
Do I even have first aid?
You all have minimum first aid.
Yeah. Try the minimum.
It get worse.
I'll try. And I failed.
Okay. Did you fail badly or did you just fail? Yeah.
60 out of... I had 30
Okay.
in base and I rolled 60.
You get 100. Stick your finger. That's it. Does this work?
I amputated his arm.
Yeah.
Whoops.
After a couple of seconds, this maggots thing seems to coalesce into a kind of a ball. And Brat is maneuvering it back into his room. And then he's completely ignoring you, by the way. He gets back into his room and he closes the door. And you're suddenly in the hallway in the silence with half the light bulbs burned out.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was a good thing.
Should
There's
go
blood
knock on
all
his
over?
door. Do you need a cup of sugar, Brad?
Oh, this nice and good.
Huh.
Well, let's stabilize Taylor. You guys, anybody else do first aid?
Yeah, I got a pretty decent first aid. I'll go take a look at him.
All right. Go ahead.
I apparently jammed 2 fingers into the knife wound.
Okay. Neither one of you can stop the
Stop
bleeding.
doing that!
So
No, what we
Taylor-
need to do is make a second knife wound at an angle so that the first knife
the blood can flow back in.
We need leeches! Where the hell are the leeches?
I got 100. I got the worst idea for him.
Mel, do a Constitution roll, Mel.
Okay. 87 out of 55. So
That's awesome.
All right, so you don't wake up. So what are you guys doing? You're stuck up here. Mel's asleep. Taylor is bleeding out.
Yeah, we're watching Taylor bleed out as we are fumbling to try and fix it.
Okay,
Can I try a first aid roll on myself?
sure.
Put a Band-Aid on your arm.
27 out of 30.
Okay.
You're awesome. You're better than all of
managed,
us.
You managed to stop the bleeding, which is good.
Oh, I'm feeling woozy.
And while you guys are there figuring that out, Brad's door suddenly opens, and he comes walking out very briskly, It's now that you notice that he's wearing some kind of robe. And the robe itself looks like it's made out of blue satin. He comes walking out very quickly and goes straight to the stairs and starts down.
I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems suspicious. I'll peek into his room.
You do that.
You peek into his room, and in the center of his room, on the floor, he has removed the carpeting. There is a circle, a white circle, that has been painted or drawn somehow onto the floor. And in the center of the circle is this writhing mass of maggots that is the thing that was there a few minutes ago, but it's stuck inside the circle. Do a spot hidden roll.
This is the only thing that I've passed all night, so... Yep, that's pass.
Okay. There's also an odd-looking book. The book is sitting on the end of his bed, and it's open, and it has all kinds of weird symbols and drawings and text that looks like it's in a foreign language written all over it. So that's what you're seeing, and it's very strange. I don't think I could have you do another sanity roll because you're seeing that maggot thing again. But I don't think you need to. If you want, you can drop 1 point of sanity.
Yeah, might as well.
Something weird is going on here.
I have been through a thing.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, gonna get my bottle of vodka, take a swig, and go down the stairs, I suppose.
All right, are you going to leave Melvin lying on the floor?
Yep.
All right, and Taylor, are you going to follow with them? You're injured.
Yeah, I'll limp down the stairs. I'm convinced Brad's got something to do with all this. Is all the weird stuff is happening here. That thing in his room.
All right.
I'm probably going very slowly, though.
You follow down behind him, but he's gone faster. He's definitely headed for 5. Wait, where is he? He's headed for 504, where Ulfin Baharad was. You see him go to Baharad's room and unlock the door and push it open. And as he pushes it open, he's got his hands ready for something. Nothing happens when he pushes the door open. But he immediately goes inside. You see him go inside. He doesn't close the door behind him. How do you want to approach the door? And who's first and who's second?
Well, I was following him, so I'm kind of like...
You're not too far behind him. Okay.
What you doing, Brad?
Yeah, I stopped to look at the room, so I'm probably a minute behind him.
All right. And Taylor's farther behind because he's injured. All right. He's still coming down the stairs.
And Mel's still a puddle upstairs.
All right.
Mel is probably the only one that's going to survive, okay?
Morgan, you get to the door first and you look inside. All of the furniture has been pulled back. The carpet's against the wall. There is something drawn all over the floor. Concentric circles, strange symbols. But Brad is, he's looking around the room. He's he's tearing through stuff inside the guy's suitcase, completely ignoring the stuff on the floor. And when you say, "What are you doing, Brad?" he like starts and he looks up and he says, "What the hell are you people doing here?"
We got dragged into this, Brad.
Jesus Christ!
Like maggot monster and like mob guys and stuff.
He suddenly in the suitcase. He suddenly pulls out this book. Book looks like it's about that thick, this big, like a big old Bible. And he goes, "Oh, thank God, it's here! It's here!" And he tucks it under his arm, and he says, "You guys should get the hell out of here."
We can't leave, Brad. We tried to leave, and they're it's like we couldn't go outside the windows or the doors.
He goes over to the window, and he opens it up, and he puts his hand out, and he can feel that there's something there, and he goes, "Oh shit! He must have been more powerful than I thought that he was. It means there's another one of those things." And he starts to walk towards you and walks past, and he says, "Watch out. There's another one of those things running around here." And he goes to the stairs and starts going back up to his room. What do you guys want to do? He sees Taylor on the stairs, and he can see that Taylor is bleeding, and he says, "Are you hurt, dude?"
Oh, yeah, I'm hurt. I got stuck.
He reaches into his like a pocket inside this robe, and he holds his hand up like this next to you, and then he puts his hand against your side where you're injured.
Ooh.
And the pain suddenly stops.
Oh, what did you do?
And then he just brushes past you to go back upstairs.
What did you do? Am I still bleeding? Is there a wound?
There's blood all over your clothes. There's the knife mark in your clothes, but there's no hole in your skin.
I look back up to where he disappeared to.
So you guys, the three of you are now all together. Melvin, you start to wake up upstairs, and you don't know where you are at first. There's nobody there with you.
What the fuck?
Except that you see Brad come up the stairs and go to his room and go inside. He's dressed in a blue nightgown or something. He must be hallucinating.
Fuck? Was I taking pills again? Shit. Don't even. Okay. He just stands up. He gets his bearings. Ignores Brad's room and just goes to the elevator.
All right. So you get in the elevator. Where you're going? Up or down?
I'm on floor 6.
Oh, you are on floor 6. Yeah. You can only go down.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm just going down to floor 1.
You go all the way down to the bottom floor? All right. The rest of you notice the elevator starts to go down.
All right. I'm going to the 4th floor.
All right. You go back down to the 4th floor. Next floor down. And what are you going to do on the 4th floor?
Well, I'm going to see if there are any other survivors.
Okay. Somehow in all of this, Brenda has disappeared.
Yep. How about, what is it, Gibbs, Higgins, and, what is it, the lady?
All right. You, when you look down towards the room that they were in, all of the lights are off that hallway. As you sort of in the shadows, because it's not that far from the landing, you can see that there is a large puddle on the ground in front of the door, and that the door is open.
All right. I will avoid stepping in the puddle and just kind of like nudge the door open with my foot.
Okay. There is no light in the room except the light of the full moon coming through the window at the end. And you can see that the two gangsters are lying on the ground in puddles of blood, probably shot. Do a sanity roll for that one.
Yes, sir. That is 93. That's a bad fail.
Okay. Do a 1d4.
3.
Okay, you take 3 sanity points.
That will put me past 6 total.
It's only in a single roll. If
Okay.
you go past 5 or more. Although you want to know what 20% of your complete total is. Once you've lost 20%, then you're going to have psychological counseling.
Sure. Yep, I'm there.
All right.
I didn't have much to start off with.
So what are the rest of you doing, Melvin? You're going down to the first floor.
Yep.
Taylor, you're no longer bleeding. You're standing there dumbfounded.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
And Morgan, what are you doing?
I'm following Robin.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
All right. So the three of you have gotten to the door, although Robin's the only one that looks in. And he tells you that they're dead in there. You don't know if the woman is in there somewhere around the corner or...
Oh yeah, I'm freaking out and yelling and probably throwing up and...
Well, you can do a constitution roll to see if you throw up.
Fail.
Then you throw up.
Yeah.
I'm going to do one too. He throws up.
Yeah, when he throws up, then you can...
I got a 3.
What the hell? Let's see what happens.
I got 3.
I got an 18. I do not throw up.
Yeah.
Let's, we got to get out of here, guys. We got to get out.
Well, if we had a pathway out, we would have taken it by now.
That bag of money's outside waiting for us. Let's go.
Yep.
Brad's got to have something to do with this.
Let's go back to Brad. Let's go back to Brad. We can beat the hell out of him and tell him to let us get out of here.
I'm with that.
I mean, he's kind of... How can I phrase this? He's kind of placed himself as a more serious threat than the maggot mound.
Yep.
He healed me, though. He can't be all that bad. I mean,
well,
look at this.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting at here. I don't think we want to go like mouthing off to him.
No.
Like willy nilly.
I just want to know how to leave. He knows. He has to know what's going on.
Yeah, I think we should go in there with a plan, or not at all.
As you guys are standing there, all of you, wherever you are, your ears suddenly pop. Like the pressure in the building changed a little bit. It almost feels like you were in an airplane and you were landing, and as you were landing, your ears kind of cleared. You suddenly can hear things much clearer than you could hear them before. Do an idea roll, unless you've got an idea what it was.
100.
90. Nope.
20. So I
Ew.
I don't know what it is, and it scares me. I'm running.
Taylor, what did you get?
2.
Oh, you and Melvin. Both you and Melvin think, is the barrier gone that was keeping us in? Because it was like opening a door. Robin and Morgan are terrified.
We're like, "Woo! What the hell is it now?"
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like a toddler on an airplane. Like, I don't know what's happening, and it's scaring me. I'm just running in a random direction.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to do?
Well, when I'm at the bottom, I'll head round the back and try the back door near the bar.
Melvin, you run to the back door. It opens.
I go out. Just a quick question. Did Robin say where the money was to us?
Yeah, I told everybody where the money was.
I'm going to get the money.
Okay. Do a luck roll, Melvin.
Oh, come on. 22 out of 50.
All right. You run around the side of the building, and you see that the bag of money landed between two cars. But as you start moving towards it, you look up, and on the side of the building, maybe 20 feet away, is another one of these maggot things, and it sees you. It doesn't really seem to have eyes, but it seems to notice you moving, and it starts climbing down the wall in your direction.
No.
Whoa, what do you do?
I'm gonna grab the money and then run to my car. I'm just gonna keep going. I know it's behind me, but I'm just gonna.
What is your movement rate?
It's not very good. It's 6.
Not enough.
Creature's
6
movement
is
rate
terrible.
the creature's movement rate is 8.
Oh,
So I think that you would feel that. So if you want to change your mind,
okay.
otherwise it's going to get to you right when you get to the money.
Oh, shit. Well, I know where the money is, so
Right.
I don't even. I guess I would. If I run back into the building, it will come. It will have me, so I won't be able to go back the way I came. So I might try go round to the front, but it outmaneuvers me. So
Okay.
that's my. I don't even know, because if he thinks it's quicker than him, he might. If he, because there's a car, he might smash a car and hide in the car, but it might catch up with him by then. So he's panicking right now. So.
Do a power roll.
Okay. Oh, fuck it. 65 out of 50.
Okay. As you're sort of panicking and you're getting ready to run, you turn around to run, and for a moment it feels like your foot's gone to sleep, and your foot another step and your foot gives out from underneath you. It feels like something is crushing your foot inside your shoe. You fall to the ground clutching your foot, and you see this maggot thing standing a few feet away, also doing something like this. And
I have a box of matches on me.
Your foot's in excruciating pain at this point. So you start yelling. Guys, do you hear distant yelling? What are you guys going to do?
I'm going to continue running in a random direction.
Okay, you're not insane. You can run in a direction that you want to run in.
Fair enough. I'll run towards the screaming.
Okay, well, you're still up on
Same.
what floor? You're still up on the
4th floor.
All right. You run to the window because that's where the sound would be coming from.
Yeah.
You can lift the window and you can look out, but you can't stick your head. Oh no, you can stick your head out. You can stick your head out of the window. You look down and you see Melvin lying on the ground. You see the bag of money right there, and you see the maggot thing making strange symbols and then walking towards Melvin slowly as it's doing this. What do you want to do?
Run towards the stairs.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a switchblade. That's all I can do.
Morgan and Taylor? Taylor, you still have your shotgun.
Yeah, well, as soon as I had the idea that the door might be open, I hooked it down the stairs.
Okay. Morgan?
I'm following.
All right.
I got my pistol out, clear.
We'll say that it takes you 30 seconds to get to the bottom, to the first floor. The front door has been smashed, so it's open. But this is around back where the back door is. Where do you go? You go towards the back door or out the front door? The front door, if you go out the front door and around the building, you'll be coming up behind that thing.
Front door.
I would be making my way towards Mel. Fastest route, so back door.
Back door.
All right. Morgan goes out the front door.
I'm just yelling, yeah.
Robin and Taylor go out the back door. All right. Melvin, you are trying to crawl away as this thing is coming at you.
And light a match.
All right. Trying to light a match.
Yeah, I've got like my little match. I'm just and then trying to throw.
Trying to flick it at the thing. You succeed multiple times, but the thing just sort of rolls over your matches and doesn't seem to react.
It's all I have.
Once again, do a power roll.
These are getting worse and worse. 82 out of 50.
Okay. The thing changes what it's doing. It suddenly, puts its hands like this. Call them hands. You suddenly feel shuddery all over. You feel icy cold, and your skin begins to wither slightly. And the thing is approaching you and putting its hand out like this. You can do a sanity roll.
Success.
Okay. 1d6.
24. 5.
5.
Oh, fuck me.
Do a 1d8.
6.
All right. Got paranoia, which basically means you're pretty sure that everybody set you up for this. All of these people that you believed in, they've destroyed your faith in humanity. The creature is moving forward as all of you guys are looking at, as you guys come running out. You can see energy moving from Melvin up into the air and into this creature's hand. And every time it does, it's like the creature is breathing in the energy from Mel. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to run and get some booze.
Shoot at
something that casts fire.
I'm shooting at it.
Taylor, you're going to grab some booze on the way out the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I already had the hairspray, so...
All right. Morgan, you are...
I'm shooting at it again.
You're shooting at it?
Because it's what I know.
Success or not, your bullets are just passing through it.
Blip, blip, blip.
Yeah, I'm going to try and use my improvised fire starter.
All right. So Robin and Taylor, why don't you both do a luck roll to see if your technique
80?
Passed by 2.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, Taylor, because when you splash the stuff all over it and fail to light your lighter, Robin's flamethrower ignites finally and sprays the whole thing over. When it does, the thing stops what it's doing and it turns around and you can see it sort of writhing. There's no sound from it except the crackling of the fire. And Melvin, lying there on the ground, looks like he's aged 20 years. His skin is all crackly, and it's almost as if the thing was sucking the life out of him. It writhes, and you can see the little maggots burning, and it collapses into a heap on the ground with the flames going up. And after a couple of seconds, all of the little maggots are dead. They've burnt. And you guys are all standing there outside this fucking hotel. What do you do?
Grab the money and say, let's go.
Where's the money? Where's the money?
Where's the money?
I go up to the duffel bag, grab it, and say, pile in my car. Come on, let's go.
All right.
Help me up.
Yeah, right. Mel needs to be retrieved.
All right. Well, we can talk about the effects afterwards, but that's more or less, again, you guys actually managed to get away with the money. $30,000 split 4 ways. Melvin, of course, has been drained of life, so he is in poor health, and it's like he's had years sapped from his life. And that's the end of our story. All right. So what was this? A Hyperborean wizard who had lived for thousands of years, in a previous encounter with investigators, had his magical amulet that allowed him to live stolen. So he was trying all this time to find a way, a means, to extend his life. And he was doing it by sucking the life force out of other people. That had worked for a while, but he knew it was only temporary, and he was really losing it. He needed a new body. And that's what he was looking at Robin for. He was going to transfer his life energy into Robin and have a new body. Unfortunately, time ran out. And when it ran out, Hyperborean wizards, when they die, they turn into, what is it called? A crawling one, which is basically a creature composed entirely of maggots, but it still retains some of the consciousness of the wizard, and it retains the ability to do the spells that the wizard could do. And so that's what you were dealing with. Brad was more than an amateur occultist. He had been studying this thing all this time, and he had a strong belief that this Olfin Baharad would show up one day at this hotel. And so he knew that he was somewhere in the area, but he didn't know where he was. And so he waited and was really surprised when he walked in finally. What he was intending on doing was making sure that the wizard died, and then he wanted to capture one of these crawling ones and then somehow extract the magic and information, which is what he's doing upstairs right now. And he wanted to get a hold of the wizard's spell book, which he also did. So he also wins. He wins big time. He may come back in some other game as this ultra powerful wizard. Not necessarily a bad guy, but He hasn't had to sacrifice any children yet to get what he wants. Anyway,
Absolute power and all that.
let me go ahead and finish. Our players included Sean Little, Mike Kyle, Josh Harwood, and Ryan Sesney, with yours truly as the keeper of the secrets. We're currently producing up to 4 shows a week with music and sound effects added in post-production in order to create a richer listener experience. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. The costs involved with the show are provided almost entirely by our patrons. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. If you'd like to support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 a month helps us a lot. You can find a link in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Tom Rayleigh, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure in the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck, good gaming.